Now, Tasha K, girl, you went all out for this one. What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here to talk about Tasha K's surviving Jaguar Wright. Now, before we get into anything else, because I did take a couple of notes, and this is not going to be a very long video at all, because I've been doing videos and editing videos since 7 o'clock, okay? Since I got home from work, and it's now 1 o'clock in the morning, and I am dog tired, okay? But I had to do it for the people. So, let's just say this. I love Unwind with Tasha K. As problematic as she is so entertaining to me that I cannot stop watching. That's number one. Number two, Jaguar Wright has been in the news for the last couple of months since Malik B's death, Malik B of the Root's death. She's been going online disrespecting everybody, telling everybody's quote-unquote secrets, telling conspiracy theories about artists like Summer Walker, Tevin Campbell. The list goes on, and I have never just been a person that believed every little thing that Jaguar Wright has said. A lot of people have taken everything that she said and eaten it up. I, for one, have had a couple of questions about some of the things that she said about some of these people in the industry. I want to know, how the hell do you know all this stuff? Were you around this entire time? Like, how do you know all of this? So, a lot of people are upset with Tasha K because she did this. Now, here's my thing. Not only has Jaguar Wright slandered other musicians, but she's also talked about her family too. And now that her family has come out and spoken their truth, y'all want to be upset. I'm not saying that I endorse people going on social media airing out all of their family business. I don't. But sometimes when you have someone like Jaguar Wright who goes online all the time and disrespects and slanders people a lot, then you're only pushed to basically, you know, tell your side of the story. And this is basically what it is. You got her family side, you got her side, and then you got the truth. We don't know what's really the truth. The only person that really knows what the truth is God. Because sometimes I don't know if Jaguar Wright knows the difference between the truth and a lie, and I don't know if her family knows either. However, we're going to get into it. Now, we start off with her ex-husband, Samuel Odom, who is fine as hell. I don't know how, but Jaguar Wright be pulling some fine-ass men, okay? Now, he was fine. Like, I was looking at that camera, looking at my TV like, you know what I'm saying? Because he is fine as fuck, okay? Still fine. Even with the gray hair, he fine. But then he goes into talking about how they met, how she was very much so like the alpha female. He's a beta male and she's an alpha female. So I can already tell you where this is going. She's probably one of those women that gets off on being with a beta man who's going to cater to her every need and do exactly what she wants him to do. And he was that type of man that would listen to what his woman wanted. Like, she asked him out. She said she the one who wanted to get married and all of that stuff within a 3-month span. They moved in and got married within 3 months. Well, within 9 months they got married. I'm just like, damn, like, she knew exactly what she wanted and she went after it. I need to take that same approach, child. And then he started talking about the marriage and how she was abusive to him and all of this other stuff, and I believed it. I mean, she did say she would beat his ass. I mean, she did say that much. Then we go into the whole Talib Kweli stuff. He started talking about that and how he confronted him. And even though he was fucking his wife, he still gave him a pass. And I'm just like, oh yeah, that's a beta man for real. Because an alpha male would not be here for that. He would have left Jaguar's ass in a minute, okay? Well, you know, Tasha K also brought up the fact that she did find out that Tasha K was going to be interviewing Sam, and she wasn't here for it. She went live, of course, and said that if Sam talks to Tasha, it's going to open Tasha up for some new shit, and she's going to get her lawyers and everything else on Sam, because he going to sit up and lie and perjure himself. And I'm like, and he said he didn't give a damn about what Jaguar have to say. He said that everything she, you know, tries to do, it comes out unfounded. So she never has any success at anything that she puts out there. I think when she got pregnant, and she told him that she was sleeping with somebody else, that was pretty much the end of the marriage for him. But before he found out she was pregnant, she did tell him that she slept with somebody else. And he felt like that was the end of the stick for him. But when she came out to be pregnant, he was like, okay, I probably got to stay in this situation. I don't want my kid to grow up in a broken home. That's where a lot of us get things mixed up in. Like, just because a person that got pregnant and stuff like that, that does not mean that you need to be with them. Like, y'all need to stop trying to work things out for the kids. You need to work things out for yourselves, because that's how people stay in toxic ass situations, when they do things for the kids. No, you got to do it for yourself, honey. One of his biggest regrets within the marriage was the fact that he did not adopt Giovanni, which is her deceased son. Because he felt like maybe if he was able to adopt him, he would not be in the situations that he was in. He would have been raised properly, and he would not be dead. That's how he felt. But because he did not adopt Giovanni, he did not have any legal leeway to have a say-so on who he would live with and how he would live his life. So that's the sad part. And he also said that Giovanni's father was never around like that. So he was pretty much the only father that he really knew. And he came into his life at the age of 6. So it's kind of like how my ex-stepfather came into my life from the age of 4. And he was gone by the time I was 26, child. So that's all my life. I understand. Then he acknowledged the fact that Jaguar said that their son was autistic, and he denied it. And that's when we meet little Sam, who was 18 years old. He's also handsome, and he comes across as a very intelligent young man. Like, I don't get autistic from him at all. I just think that he's maybe a little socially awkward. I think that's pretty much what it is, and he's a little bit of a nerd. But at the end of the day, it was just refreshing hearing him talk, for real. Like, he just seemed like he's very much so into to school, and you know, things of that nature. So he did talk about Giovanni's death and how he wished that he didn't pass away and stuff of that nature. Like, he just, you know, he hates that his brother is gone, pretty much. And I don't know what I would do if I lost my brother, for real. Y'all know how I feel about my brother. Jaguar mentioned that Sam was raped. The little Sam was raped. He denied it. What happened was, it was a prank being played on him, and nothing like that. There was no penetration. The dude just pulled out his penis and put it on him. That was it. It wasn't a case of rape, but some people may look at it like that. It was, you know, the semantics of all. But sometimes people do look at it like that. But I don't know. But he said he wasn't raped, so I can only take his word for it. Sam denies that he has autism. He's not autistic. That's what Sam Jr. said. He said he's not autistic. He also talks about his grandmothers. He said he has a relationship with both of his grandmothers, so he loves his grandmothers. But then by the end of it, Big Sam said that he asked for custody after the man that Jaguar was with put him and his son out on the streets, and he went and got sole custody of his child. I know I kind of just ran through this because, you know, the whole interview was like an hour and 25 minutes, so I didn't want to bore y'all with too much stuff. I only highlighted the things that I think you guys wanted to know. To be honest, this interview was good. Tasha K is good at what she does. Now, a lot of people think that this shit is foul, what Tasha is doing. But all I gotta say is this. Jaguar gets online and she talks about everybody else. She airs everybody the hell out all the time. And when she was doing it, a lot of y'all was here for it. A lot of y'all were here for it. And now that she's getting back what she has put out there for months. This includes her family she put out there. Now y'all want to be upset. How are they foul for telling their story when Jaguar was foul for talking about everybody else and nobody felt like she was foul? Y'all felt like she was just being a real bitch. Y'all felt like we was all mad because she was talking about our favorite artists and all this other stuff. No, it wasn't that. We felt like if she gonna tell a story in the industry, she need to tell her own story. Don't be telling everybody else's story, and don't go making conspiracy theories about people who don't even know you. You know what I mean? And for Jaguar Wright to be so talented, now all she's doing is fighting with YouTube bloggers and being a YouTuber herself. And she's on the run. Sucks, right? But I did watch part 2 of this. I'll be watching it later again and making my notes and stuff like that so I can do another review. But tell me what you guys think about this. Let's talk about it below. Did y'all watch it? And if you did, what did you think about it? Do you think Tasha's going too low with this? Or do you think that Jaguar's getting back what she's put out there? Leave it below. Make sure you like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Do whatever you see fit. And if you want to follow me on social media, my social media is at the bottom. With that being said, y'all, I'm out of here. To my next video. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.